नमस्कार, मी डॉक्टर स्मिता चाकोते. मिशन ब्युटी सुंदरनी होणारच या सिरीज मध्ये आम्ही घेऊन आलेलो आहोत डॉक्टर वीणा पाटील फ्रॉम बेंगळुरू कर्नाटका. यांचा 23 वर्षाचा अनुभव आहे. 23 years experience is not a small experience. It is a wonderful experience of cosmetic dermatology. So welcome Dr. Veena on this platform of Mission Beauty.
Hello.
We are so glad to have you here on this Mission Beauty. And can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you, Smita. Thank you, Dr. Smita, for inviting me here for this talk. And let me take this opportunity to introduce myself. I am Dr. Veena Patil, consultant dermatocosmetologist, Mediderma Hospital, Bangalore. So today we'll be discussing about an important topic on sunscreens.
Yes. Every woman aspires to look young forever. Now, what happens once we cross the age of 30 and 35 in the mid-age? We land up with menopause. We have aging signs like pigmentation, we have dark circles, we have receding hairline, and also we have gray hair. And we have a very dull looking skin. We often complain, doctor, my skin is looking very dull. मेरी skin अच्छी नहीं लग रही है. And then we need a miracle potion, which Dr. Veena is going to highlight today. What is that miracle potion? It is all about sunscreen. So let's listen from Dr. Veena Patil what she has to talk about sunscreen. Now, my first question to you, Dr. Veena, what do you understand by the word sunscreen?
Yes. Sunscreens are formulations which are meant to protect our skin from the harmful rays of sun. Now, this is not limited only to sun, but also to the blue light being emitted by various gadgets in your home and in your workplace, like the mobile, the laptop screens, the LED bulbs, the LED screens, all these things. You have to take care of your skin against these rays being emitted by the equipments and from sun. Yes.
Wonderful. We didn't have a knowledge that our mobile also can create aging for us. And we are so much stuck in this COVID with our mobiles and our laptops. And if that is going to age our skin, we definitely need to know more about sunscreen from Dr. Veena. Yes? So my next question to you, Dr. Veena, is what are the ultraviolet rays that really create aging in our skin?
Okay. Now, the sun radiation comprises of various rays which come down from this atmosphere and harm our skin. Now, among these rays, we have the ultraviolet rays, the infrared rays, the visible light, and all these rays can have a harmful effect in one way or the other. But the most important rays which we are concerned about are the ultraviolet A and the ultraviolet B. Now, there is one more ray called the ultraviolet C, which is very harmful. But fortunately for us, the ozone layer, it acts as a barrier for these rays and we do not get these rays down to the earth. Now, among ultraviolet B and A, the B rays, almost 90% of them are stopped by the ozone layer. And we get only 10%, 1% of this rays coming down to the earth, whereas UVA rays do not get that much filtered by the ozone layer. So we have more of UVA rays coming down to the earth, damaging our skin. So we should also know what are the repercussions, what are the harmful effect of these rays on our skin. To tell you in short, UVB are the rays which are causing superficial damage, like acute sunburns. So whenever you're exposed to too much of UVB rays, which is mainly available between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the daytime, this is the time when we get exposed to most of the UVB rays. So it is essential to protect ourselves at this time. But A rays do not have any kind of limitation. It is we are exposed to UVA throughout the day because it does not get filtered completely from the atmospheric layer. And also, it is important to know that UVA can get filtered even through clouds. So don't be mistaken by the fact that it is not sunny and it is cloudy, and that's why you should not protect yourself. So you need to protect yourself not only on a sunny day, but also on a cloudy day, and not only outdoors, but also indoors.
That was really a wonderful piece of information, definitely for all the women out there, because women think it is cloudy, it is not sunny, so why should I wear a sunscreen? So this is the take-home message, which is a wonderful thing which you should remember. My next question to you, Dr. Veena, is we often hear about SPF and PFA. What exactly is the meaning of it, doctor?
Yes. Now, SPF and PA factor, they are all units of measurement of the effectiveness of a sunscreen. So if you want to go and buy a sunscreen, you should know the effectiveness of that sunscreen. So SPF, it is a measure of effectiveness of a sunscreen against ultraviolet B rays. Whereas PA factor is the measure of effectiveness of a sunscreen against the ultraviolet A rays. So many times when you go to buy a sunscreen, so you will see something like this. If you can see this clearly, there is something called PA factor. See, plus, plus,
Yes.
plus. This is
Yes,
important.
yes.
You check on a sunscreen. Please check this. So if it is plus, plus, plus PA factor, so this means that there is high level of UVA protection. And now there is something called SPF. Now this SPF, if you can see here, SPF 30, if it's clear, just
Yes.
see. So
Yes.
this means that it is protecting you against UVB as well. So most of the time nowadays we have broad spectrum sunscreens which will protect you not only from B but A as well. So these are some of the terminologies which you should know while buying a sunscreen.
Wonderful. So these two terminologies, which wonderful understanding Dr. Veena has given. One is SPF, which is acting against UVB. Why do we use sunscreen?
Yes, our skin is the most visible and widely exposed organ of the body. And that's why it needs protection and pampering from a very young age so that you can keep it in good health for a long time. And it is also a reflection of your health. So your skin shows your health. So you have to keep it in good condition. And for that, most of the times, dermatologists, cosmetologists prescribe sunscreens because anywhere in the world, you are not free from exposure to sunlight, and your skin can wither away with the exposure to to sun. And that's why you need to use sunscreens. And sunscreens not only protect you from these harmful rays of sun, but they are also very much important to maintain the tone of your skin, the color of your skin. So it helps to prevent tanning. It helps to prevent sunburns. It also helps preventing blotching of the face, and also to decrease the incidence of skin cancers.
Wonderful. So if you don't want yourself to get into the wheel of aging, simply use a sunscreen. That's the wonderful take-home message which Dr. Veena has given to us. Now, my next question to you is, what will be the benefits if I use a sunscreen regularly, Dr. Veena?
It's a very good thing. Actually, in India, we have a type of ritual where people want a daily cream for their skin. I have so many patients coming to me and asking me, doctor, please give me a daily cream. And over the counter, they have these fairness creams like Fair and Lovely, Fair Ever, and so on and so forth. People just go there and use it because they want a daily cream. So what I advise my patients is don't go for these creams. Instead, use a sunscreen, because it will not only protect your skin, but it will maintain it for a long time. It's medicated, it's good for your skin. So use it as a daily cream.
So the benefits of using a sunscreen is, one is you will not tan. Second, your skin will keep glowing. Third, your wrinkles will delay. Fourth, your pigmentation which you see often due to spots or a facial pigmentation, what you call as melasma. All these things you're going to keep them away if you keep using a wonderful regular sunscreen regimen. Dr. Veena, can you tell how to use a sunscreen? Our women would like to know how to use a sunscreen and how often to use a sunscreen.
Yes. Now, how to use a sunscreen? There is a rule, an approximate measure as to how much you can use a sunscreen. Now, the concentration of sunscreen on your skin should be 2 milligram per centimeter square. Now, this is a very difficult thing for a lay person to follow. So, there is a rough measurement which you can follow. It's a teaspoon regimen. You have to use approximately more than half a teaspoon requirement for your face and neck. And for each arms, it is little more than half a teaspoon. And if you want to use it on your whole body, as in when you are swimming or when you are on a vacation, you want to cover up your whole body, then it is more than 1 teaspoon for the chest, more than 1 teaspoon for your back, and for the each lower limb. So it is more than half a teaspoon for the face and neck, for each arms, and more than 1 teaspoon for your legs, chest, and back. So that's the measurement.
How often to use a sunscreen, Dr. Veena? And is it necessary that we should use a sunscreen even on a rainy day?
Yes, that's a very good question, because as I've already told you, sunscreen need to be used even on a cloudy day, because we are not free from ultraviolet rays even on a cloudy day. And sunscreens have to be used every 2 to 3 hours. Contrary to the belief which was there that you can just apply it once in a day in the morning and go for work, that will work for the whole day. That's not true. We have to use it every 2 to 3 hours. And I always recommend my working patients to carry it in their bag and then reuse it in their workplace. They can just use a wet tissue and wipe the old sunscreen and then reapply on that if they don't have facility to wash it. And if they want to wash it, they are welcome to wash it and then reapply. Many a times, people feel, my patients feel that they are feeling a little oily with that because of reapplication. So I ask them to dab it with a compact or a talcum powder so that they look made up and ready for the day.
Yes. That's a wonderful tip. So as Dr. Veena has conveyed, 365 days you need to use a sunscreen. First tip. Second tip is use every 2 hours. So in the morning at around 9 a.m., at 12 o'clock in the noon, and in the afternoon at around 2 p.m. So keep using a sunscreen during the sunny day and also on the cloudy and the rainy day. So don't forget, that is the most important cosmetic or a medical cosmetic which you need to use it if you want to look forever young. My next question to you, Dr. Veena, is, there are sunscreen available in many of the over-the-counter products, and there are sunscreens which are available in the medical shops also. So what is the difference between these two, and which one should I buy, Dr. Veena?
Yes. See, sunscreens are something which are customized. These should be prescribed, not bought over the counter. So please consult your doctor, your cosmetologist, your dermatologist for the best sunscreen suitable for your skin. Just don't buy or apply anything which anybody is applying. One thing. Secondly, these sunscreens which are available, commercial sunscreens, they are not authenticated. We don't know how useful they are, how much sun protection factor is there in them. So we don't know how much it will protect you. But medicated ones, on the other hand, we can assure you that they work according to the label. So we know how much it is effective. It will work according to its SPF factor. So please don't just go and buy it. You buy medicated ones after consulting your dermatologist. Yes.
That is wonderful. So if you're spending your money on a sunscreen, we want it to be optimally spent so that you get the best possible results. That's the reason you
Yes.
need to visit your dermatologist and know your type of sunscreen, because you never know. You have a dry skin, you have an oily skin. You never know
Exactly.
what kind of skin you have, what kind of sunscreen will suit you. So it is
That-
better one visit and you will get to know which best sunscreen, and you can use that lifelong. Many
Correct.
patients, Dr. Veena, complain that no sooner they apply the sunscreen, they look dull. Their skin looks very oily. They are not very comfortable with it. What would you give a tip, a special tip as a cosmetic dermatologist, that they should look refinedly beautiful?
Yes. See, there are some people who complain about it, especially if they are on the browner side of skin shade. So nowadays we have tinted sunscreens which look like and feel like foundation. So when you apply it, it matches your skin color and you look too good and you look made up. You don't have to use any other makeup. Just use this sunscreen as the base and you apply a compact which is of your skin, matching your skin shade, and you are done for the day. So go for those kind of sunscreens. And if you have been prescribed a particular type of sunscreen and you feel very oily with it, I've already told you, you can use a compact, you can use a talcum powder on that and look good.
That's wonderful. So you can use a tainted one also. So you need not add on a foundation. So that is
Yes.
a wonderful medicated sunscreen which are available. This is a totally a
Yes.
new to all our ladies out there who are listening to it. So if you apply a sunscreen, as good as wearing a beautiful makeup on your face. Isn't that
Yes.
marvelous? Beautiful.
Too
That's
good.
the one.
Yes.
Dr. Veena, can you tell us certain names of some sunscreens for our viewers? Because though they are going to visit their own dermatologist and get to know what best is for them, just they would like to know some names of the good companies which wonderful sunscreens are available as medicated ones. Can you highlight them, please, Dr. Veena?
Sure. There are so many sunscreens, but there are sunscreens which are meant for normal skin. So anybody can use them. So they are there. But then there are sunscreens which need to be directed against the patient's pocket. Now, we need a sunscreen which is neither very costly and neither cheap and ineffective. So we want one which is effective, but it is suitable and comfortable for your pocket also. Very commonly sunban sunscreen lotion, and it's also available in cream form. So if you have a very dry skin, then you can go for the cream sunscreen, and if you have a normal skin, you can go for the lotion one because they're more flowy. And then there is something like Suncon, which is in the gel form. So gel form suits every kind of skin types, especially for young people who have an oily skin. So the gel form will go very well because it will not make them feel oily, and also it is not does not cause more acne. So that way they are protected. And most of the higher end sunscreens are non-comedogenic, so that you will not get pimples. But gel forms are better for younger teenaged patients who have more acne problem. Also, you can go for sunscreens with biological filters, like patients who have pigmentation problem and they want to use a sunscreen. So this type of sunscreen, like the Tayu sunscreen aqua gel, this will help not only in protecting you from sun, but also it keeps your skin light. So a pigmentation problem is also taken care of. Then there is Episoft AC. This has got an inbuilt moisturizer. So if you have a skin which is very dry, then you can go for this type of sunscreen. Yes.
So that was wonderful. There are so many varieties of sunscreen. There's a tainted sunscreen, there's a lotion sunscreen, there's a cream sunscreen, there's a gel-based sunscreen. There's a special sunscreen if you have pigmentation. So definitely, even if you know the names of it, my one single request, please go and visit your dermatologist so that you have the best possible. And let me tell you, you are the most beautiful woman on this earth. You are like a princess, so you need the best. That's the reason you need to visit a cosmetic dermatologist in your own town and get the best possible sunscreen, because you have to look the most fabulous till you keep on living in this beautiful universe called Earth.
That's true.
My next question to you, Dr. Veena, is quite a few people talk that, if you apply sunscreen, you will not have vitamin D synthesis. And women in mid-age, you have calcium problem, low calcium, joint pain. So if there is no vitamin D synthesis, there are many queries coming up. And people usually do, Google reading, and so many questions come up in their mind. So can you highlight, if you use a sunscreen, what happens to that vitamin D synthesis?
Yes. See, this is a myth. You don't have to worry about this because you're not covering the whole part of your body with sunscreen. See, on a daily basis, we just cover our face, neck, and the hands. That too, if you're not wearing full sleeve, you're just going to cover the exposed parts. Then there is your feet, which is not covered, right? So sun rays can enter your body through any skin, any part of the skin which is exposed. So it is not necessary that it will enter only through your facial skin. So you don't have to worry about it, and we have ample of sunscreen here all around us to take care. So it will enter through any other part of the skin which is not exposed, which is not covered with sunscreen.
Dr. Veena, is it enough or sufficient to just wear a sunscreen, or is there any additive protection that we need to take?
Yes, that is very important. But what we were talking till now was on a general basis, as a prophylactic, as a maintenance of daily skincare. Sunscreen should be used as a makeup, as a daily cream. Now, we need to, if you are a sensitive person, if your skin has a problem, and if you're an allergic person, or if you're a person who tans very easily, and a person who is very conscious, yet he has a profession where he has to be outdoor for a very long time, and for professionals like sports persons who are swimming, or athletes who are in the sun for a long time, or who are playing other sports like cricket or any other outdoor sports, there they need to protect their skin. We have to use sunscreen, and also use other gadgets like a broad brimmed hat, or a cap, or you can use clothes which will cover you, so that your skin is not exposed much. With the sunscreen, you have to wear the full sleeves clothes. Also use goggles to reduce the eye damage, and you can also use a scarf to cover the other sensitive areas like the neck. Yes.
Doctor, in this COVID era, people are wearing masks. So do you notice that people are fairer in the area where they are wearing the mask?
Yes, that is there. But there is one more problem which I'm seeing very frequently. Because of long time wearing masks, these people are getting pimples inside that area because of sweat retention in that area.
Yes. So this was a real wonderful piece of information. Now I can request Dr. Veena, please tell some special tips which you would like to give to all the women folks out there who want to keep their aging at bay. Some take home back messages, please.
Yes. One more thing which I did not mention was there are sunscreens nowadays which do come with anti-wrinkle formula also. So it is not only lightening, it is not only protection, not only protection against cancer and all these things, but also we can have anti-aging formulas in that. So that is one thing. And the other thing is, I advise all my patients to use sunscreen as a daily cream. Don't take it as a medication. Use it as a daily cream, your favorite cream, which is like lakh dukhon ki ek dawa. If you use this, then you are not going to go for any other skin complication. So in the long run, this is going to be a very good thing for you. So use it as a daily cream and reuse it whenever possible. If you are a person who is getting exposed very frequently, use a higher SPF sunscreen. If you are outdoor, you're on a vacation, on a hill station, on a seaside vacation, so please use a higher SPF. Also, there are sunscreens which are waterproof, so this will help and stay on your skin for a longer time if you are sweating a lot or in a condition where it is very hot, or you are in water, you're swimming or something like that. So use a sunscreen with waterproof qualities. Then customize your sunscreen. Don't just buy anything. It's something like very personal. So you have to live with your skin and you have to live with your sunscreen on your skin. So please go consult your doctor and your dermatologist and get a best sunscreen customized for your skin and only for you, and use it as a favorite thing in the world every day.
That was
Yes.
really very well said, Dr. Veena, because skin is the greatest ornament all of us wear. You can buy a sari or a jewelry, you are going to shed it, but you are not going to shed your skin. So you have just
Right.
one single skin, one single life, live it marvelously, live it beautifully, and look forever young. So one
Yeah.
beautiful discussion today with Dr. Veena Patil from Bangalore was all about sunscreen so that you don't age fast. So it was wonderful to talk to you, Dr. Veena. All the listeners, all the viewers there, I would like you all to request, if you like this information, please do share with your family and your friends, because each woman has a right to look beautiful in her own skin, and you are the one. And if you have any kind of skin problems, and if you are in Bengaluru, don't forget to visit Dr. Veena Patil Mediderma Hospital. We shall give you all the contact numbers of myself and Dr. Veena. You could definitely consult us online as well. So here we say a goodbye with a wonderful take-home message to look beautiful. Stay tuned, because we are going to come up with wonderful series and the wonderful cosmetic dermatologist all over India and abroad. So if you want to stay beautiful, just join Mission Beauty Sundarmi Khodaras. We have our Facebook group, we have our Facebook page, we have our website, we have our YouTube. So do join us to look forever young. Thank you so much, Dr. Veena, for joining
It was
us
such
from
a
Bangalore
pleasure.
and sharing your valuable time and giving us the most valuable, simple tips which each and every woman can follow. Thank you so much.
Any-
God bless.
Anytime for you, Dr. Sangita. Bye.